What's up, everybody? What up, what up? Thank you for joining me. This is Art to the Round Table, and my name is Mello, and I am going to continue this. I'm going to continue this. Hmm, I lost my train of thought. Holy smokes. Anyway, I'm going to continue this month, uh, Black History Month. February. Today is February the 12th. I have been doing live streams for the last couple of weeks, doing comic book characters or heroes and villains. Uh, this was my latest. So I've been doing fake covers or fake team ups. That is Blade and Spawn. This is what I did yesterday. This is the printed version. I already scanned it in at high res, printed it so that I can ink it later. And this was something that I sketched today, something that I want to do in the future. So I kind of like the way this came out. I'm gonna scan this in and embiggen it, and then I'm gonna print it out on some Bristol board so I could iron out some of the pencils. And if you don't know from looking at this, you might be too young, but if you're in my age group, then you know that this is the cover to Bruce Lee's Enter the Dragon. And these characters are that is from Diana, the acrobat, from Dungeons and Dragons, the cartoon series from the 80s, Power Man Luke Cage, the Autobot Jazz, and Panthro. So all I have to do is scan these in, or scan this in, tweak it. And so today I'm going to do, I've always liked DeathLok. I think he's had an amazing, or has a really cool design. Here, I'll show you what he looks like. You should know what he looks like. These are two images of that character that I will be using as reference. Wow. And what? That just so I can get an idea of the metal around the face. The This cover is not going to be a full figure. It's just basically going to be a portrait. And then some of his technology. Again, it's going to be more of a close-up. I'm going to draw him like a full-blown zombie, which is what he kind of is, a reanimated body. And that's what we're going to go for. Dana Jura, how are you? You just caught me? He caught me. He caught me looking at reference. I am going to be drawing DeathLok, a faux DeathLok cover. So I'm just using these images to just to keep the character's nature and his vibe in line. All right, so let me remove this. Remove this. So what I did already, this is Bristol board, Strathmore Bristol board. I just did some measuring of where the comic logo would be if it was Marvel or DC. This is a Marvel character, so it'd be Marvel there. DeathLok, the Demolisher. This is the QR code, and then whatever I'm going to do later. And I think there's enough talking. This was probably going to be a pretty quick stream, just because it's going to be a portrait. And if I can get it down fast enough, I'm going to try to start inking it. All right. So my thinking is because he's dead, reanimated, I was thinking of zombie. So that's what I'm going to do. So it's just going to be a close up of a face, kind of like a zombie attacking the reader or attacking the viewer. So I'm just measuring out my proportions for the face, and he's going to be pretty emaciated. I'm looking also at some makeup images. I should move them over. I'm going to move them over. And I put this line in the center because I'm right-handed and I'm right heavy, and I lean, so most of my drawings will lean and get crooked. So, you know what? Let's just do this differently. Uh, how about, you know what? Let's just go. Let's just go head on. I'm not gonna draw too much over here because that's where his head would be. So Dan and Jura, I hope you're having a good day. I was using this so I can keep anatomically correct. And I'm also looking at, I won't show you guys that reference, but I made a couple of, took a couple of pictures of myself just so I can get some expressions in there. But what's good about this is that I can get bananas. Oma, what's up? I was hoping you was going to jump on because I was going to ask you if you jumping on today, later today, if I can get in that. But how you doing, brother? People, pleasers unite. Thank you and welcome. Are you guys familiar with DeathLok at all? I don't know how popular he is. I just kind of like him because he's a zombie that talks to his computer. All right. Your boy didn't know. I'm sure I'll send you. I appreciate it, brother. Yeah, I wasn't gonna be here too long. I just wanted to get this out of the way. You know how, and maybe if I can get the drawing down, I can ink it with you while I'm on your show. Um, I'm trying to think here. Unless you're gonna have a theme, then I'm all down for whatever, for whatever. So I want to really push the zombie because he really is a reanimated corpse. Hey, Liad, there's a Deathlock. I never seen. I know of no, metal. It's supposed to be metal and apocalypse. I can't, brother. I know of the show. I haven't seen much of it. Oh yeah, you know what, brother? I appreciate you just swinging through. This was kind of impromptu anyway, but as always, I appreciate it. All right, brother. So yeah, if I can knock out this drawing, Omer, I'll probably try to ink it on your channel. I'll just keep drawing it there. I appreciate it, man. How you been, dude? I've been catching your streams, man. You've been going bananas. But I haven't been able to join too often, or this weekend's been really interesting. So yeah, I've done Deathlock several times. Not always to my satisfaction. I actually did one a couple months ago. So I figure I'll knock this one out today. Let me move this over. Liad, I appreciate your time, brother. I'll talk to you soon. I'll try to catch on, repay you on the live. Almost says I've been sleeping all week since all the night streams. Yeah, bro. I don't know how you can do it. You have you got stamina like crazy, dude. But you got to take care of yourself, mate. Okay. So this is metal here, and that's metal. I'm just gonna focus on this side of the face, and his nose is off. I'm looking at. Yeah, I could probably show you guys. I'm looking at some makeup and prosthetic stuff on Pinterest. Yeah, I'll show you. I'm looking at these type of pictures. Well, I'm also looking at my figurine, and I took a couple pictures of me making some intense faces. So I'm just trying to. I love the way the eye sinks in there. I'm trying to capture that here. You guys won't be able to see that. Let me see. Move that up. Yeah, so I want to capture some of the eye sinking in there. I want to make it really appear like he's been decomposing. So that's one of the faces, and this one here. I kind of dig. I dig the way. So I'm trying to make it gross and gnarly as possible, just so I can go right into the pens. I want to keep the left side really gnarly looking, while the right hand side is metallic chrome, and I can try to tweak that when it's time, when it's ready. Let me get these off screen. Yeah, but that second one is cool looking because it has the skin going over his nose. But I think the comics has his nose. Thank you, Dagger 528. I appreciate that. I will try. But yeah, man, Omar, I feel you, man. Like I said, I'm still not working, so when I say I'm driving my oldest son to work, and I had to take him in. He had to go in at 6, and I came home and crashed, man. Appreciate it, brother. And you're on around 7 my time, I believe. So I'll jump on, man. Be cool, be fun. Child Dagger. See you later. Stop flirting with me. Shoot. I don't know if you guys or you artists do this as much as I do, but whenever I draw intense faces, or just expressions, yeah, I'm in it. I'm in here. If I see a zombie and he's doing, I'm acting it out because I want to see if if he would actually be making that noise, if it fits the expression. Send more cops. I wanted to use the sludge. I think the tar zombie, I think they call it, from the Return of the Living Dead series. But I think it would just be too gooey to pull it off. Do, 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 do. And do, do, do. Okay, so if you're an actual woman, woman. All right, so get some spittle and gross. Hey, good lord, man, my back is jacked. You don't see that? Okay, he is gnarly looking. I want him looking at the camera. I think that works. Yeah. Do, do, do. Hopefully, I can get this gross looking enough that loose enough that I don't have to worry about sharp lines, and I can just go bananas. It's a lot of cheekbone for a dead dude. I see a ton of those out. Oh, the Highlander vehicles or zombies. Oh, gravy. Do, 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 do. do. That looks pretty good. I wish I had. Oh, there you go. And then let's use these tools. Oh man. How big? How big? I think that might work. Maybe I should keep the eye white. Tear up that skin. You starting trouble? Mm-hmm. Definitely. You're not lying. Uh, that's her contact on my phone. Tell Siri to call the boss. And I forgot to record. That wasn't quite the expression I was going for. I was hoping for like hungry. He looks more like he just stubbed his toe. But I like it. I don't care. We're going. I'm going with it. Give him a wooden tooth or something. Appreciate you, bud. I'll see you soon, man. Dead alive. Dead again. Let's see what his suit looks like again. I'm going to use these French curves so that I want it to look clean compared to the face. I think it curls in. And I'm just looking back and forth at my reference of the character's face. Not that it needs to be exact, but it helps. And everybody's interpretation of this character is different. Sometimes he'll have plating. I know for sure, but okay. I'm gonna rough it and then I'll find the angle for it. Not yet. I got a few of these French curves that I don't always use, and might as well use them. May not even get to use all of them. Maybe not. This music from the YouTube channel Mind Amend by Jason Lewis. It's your boy being here. Bopping. All right. Make it look like it's grafted to the skin. It's almost Valentine's Day, right? Let's draw zombies. And they give him a crew cut because I believe he was military. So let's give him some hair here. I love their face. He just woke up. He thought he died and woke up. Woke up as the perfect soldier. I gotta figure out how David Lynch draws veins. I'm sure he has a video somewhere on it. I still have time to change his eye. Let's give DeathLok a mean streak here. Yeah, that was better already. Can keep most of the eye there. That changes everything. Raven ASMR 2 says, ooh, and nice. Thank you. Raven, are you familiar with DeathLok? The character DeathLok? That's who I'm drawing here. I'm leaning like crazy because my back is in pain. All right. I don't know if he has anything else on the side besides. I'm keep in mind that this part of the paper is going to have the title of the comic. That's why I put it in these pieces here. So it's just basically going to be maybe action lines, something like that, just to keep the focus. I'm gonna move my table up because I need to stretch my back. Move my camera, my monitor, so I can see you guys. I want to know how to do stretched skin. What else he got? Foreface. They really don't help the cause here. Hmm. Trying to see how these old books used to do these metal reflections. I have to do a little bit more. I think once it's all in black, it'll look all right. This is still flesh. That'll wake you up if you're not awake now. That didn't help. We'll keep it blank. Move that over so y'all can check it out. This is his shoulder. Big old zombie face. I've gone quiet. Been kind of like concentrating like crazy here. I blame the music. Yeah, where are we? About an hour in. I think this is good enough to ink, which I'm gonna save for later on today. Appreciate you guys and gals. Pewter. I'm trying to emphasize texture so that I don't have to think too much about it when I'm inking. He has a simple enough suit, so I think that if I just it'll just be that. But I might just leave it like this. Not that it matters. Most of this stuff is going to be inked. Because I just really want to emphasize his face. But I think that's it. Got my lighting. Sign it somewhere. Comics logo, his logo, subtitle somewhere, barcode. I'm gonna have to emphasize it better when I ink it, but maybe I can use. See if I can use the nibs, the quill pens. I mean, not a nib. All right, I think that's it for me. Quick little DeathLok sketch. DeathLok cover using a couple of different references, a couple of the Marvel pictures just so I can get the suit and the look. Some zombie models, my own face. All right. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Mello. This is Art to the Round Table. I'll catch you guys on the next one.